Hello and welcome to yet another amazing episode of Know Your Worth Woman, which I bring specially for you. And today we have our amazing Archena with us, and we are going to talk about how we can build an amazing abundance financial mindset. I am sure that you are equally excited as I am so excited talking about this subject, because we all deserve financial abundance in our life, right? So definitely take again lots of notes and start practicing the techniques daily. Okay, take care. Hi Archana, and today we have Archana with us. And Archana, can you please introduce yourself to my viewers, please?
Okay. Hi Ritu, I am Archana from Calcutta. I am married for more than 30 years now. I have two lovely children and a loving husband. I stay with my mother-in-law, and I look after my husband's business since many years. Now I have a small business of my own. I'm a handcrafter, so I make handmade stationery.
Lovely, that's awesome. So tell me, Archana, where do you feel stuck in your life right now?
So Ritu, the first question of mine which comes in my mind कि जैसे बचपन में पेरेंट्स आपको बोलते हैं जितनी चादर हो उतना ही पैर फैलाना चाहिए. So because of that which you have inbuilt in your mind, since so many years, like since your childhood, so does this affect you financially, like the growth which you want to does it affect?
So you are saying that you have been brought up with this belief system that jitni chadar utni pair philao, matlab jitni chadar ho utni hi pair philana chahiye. And this is a very age old, I would say, a philosophy, and it's a great philosophy. I also do follow this in my life, but let me tell you something that chadar ko hum log badi bhi kar sakte hain, right? So this is a belief system, jitni chadar utni pair philao, but hum log ko apni chadar ko badi banana hai, bada banana hai. I would say we are going to get a huge chadar which we can get everything and anything under the planet. So I would say, Archana, any financially successful person in their lives, whether it's Elon Musk, or it is Mukesh Ambani, or it is Bill Gates, anyone, they have big dreams and they have big goals for themselves, right? So I'm sure their circumstances when they started off. Do you think when they started off, everything was given to them in a platter and हाँ बेटा ये ले लो, ये खा लो, ये सब चीज़ तो तुमको already दे दी हम लोग. Even चलो, some people are born lucky, they are born in a palace, but even then they work hard to make it grow, right? They grow. They have a growth mindset. And what do? Is they have a dream, they have a vision, they day in and day night, they are visualizing only one thing. Where do they want to achieve? Where do they want to go next? What is next happening? What is the ultimate bigger picture looking like for them? Instead of getting scared with their limited belief system, which has been imposed by maybe the world or 10 other or 15 other of the relatives, saying that अरे ये कैसे होगा कि इसके पास तो कुछ नहीं है. There's so many limiting beliefs for that matter when it comes to money. It's like, in order to grow money, you need more money. If you don't have money, then you can't grow more, or something like, जिसके पास पैसा है वो evil हो जाता है. Money is so hard to earn, man. I mean, it does not grow on trees. Always have that thing कि money को हमेशा वो करके रखो बाबा, पैसे बचाओ हमेशा, and otherwise you'll not be able to grow in life. There are all kinds of money beliefs, and there's all kind of money mindset which is happening. Now it is like, what do you choose to believe? Okay, number one. Number two, people who are successful in their lives, like I said, they focus on their growth, they focus on their dreams, but only if you focus on your growth and the dreams and you do not take action, will it help? It will not help. Okay. So then what do? They do whatever it takes to get there. Every single day they have their, I call it the rule of 5. Every single day, 5 things they have planned. What do they need to do which will help them take, which will help them move towards their dreams and their goals, right? So you need to have that. If they do whatever it takes and they have this mindset in them that whatever it takes, I know that this is where I'm moving ahead, and I know that this is what I want in their lives. Do you think that they don't experience failures? Do you think that they don't experience setbacks? Do you think things are always good for them? No. Always remember that they have this never give up attitude. And what is this never give up attitude? This never give up attitude, Archana, is like, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, मैं फेल हो गया हूं तो बड़ा मैं, why is it that I'm working towards it and it's not happening? What can I do next? Can I do a survey? Can I do a research on it? What is happening next in my life? All the time moving towards their goal and the vision. हम लोग क्या करते हैं ना, most people, I would say not हम लोग because I am not one of them for sure, but most of the people, what do they do is एक गोल, चलो ये अकम्प्लिश नहीं हुआ, ये मेरे लिए नहीं है, ये मार्केट इतना बड़ा है, कंपटीशन इतना ज्यादा है, कैसे होगा, अरे ये तो सभी पूरी दुनिया कर रही है, ये मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी, इसके लिए बहुत पैसे चाहिए, and we move into the second one. And then once we go to the second one, same thing happens. Why? Because now it's becoming a pattern with you, right? So we need to understand that whatever it takes attitude needs to be done, never needs to be imbibed. Never give up attitude needs to be imbibed. You need help and support, and you need courage to ask for help and support. And if you let your ego mind say that, no, I'm going to do it all alone, come what may, then do it alone and you see it. But if you see that big people, they have big teams, right? They take help from people. They have different people who are giving them different advice, and they listen to that. They use their own brain, but at the same time, they're willing to ask for help. And also they're willing to reject all kinds of rejections, right? So this is one attitude which successful people need to develop inside them. But when it comes to your question, saying that belief, regarding your belief, what you're talking about, it's belief बनता कैसे? Because we perceive it, right? अब मैं आपको बोल दूं, अर्चना आप ऐसे तो बड़े फिट लग रहे हो, पर पता नहीं आपका नाक थोड़ा सा मोटा लग रहा है मुझे आपके फेस में, and then you start believing, अरे अब तो मेरे को वर्क करना पड़ेगा. You know, immediately our mind, what is our mind saying? That, oh, I am not good enough, or maybe, you know, I need to work on this or not. So this is something which you believe about your own self, and then this begin. अब आप जब भी next time आप अगर मैं आपको ये बोल दूं ना, तब next 30 days तक जब भी आप मिरर में देखोगे, आप देखोगे अरे नाक सही में मोटी है नहीं है. So this comes right to all of us. So it is what it's belief is what? It's perception. It's what you perceive. Now, if someone tells me, Ritu, you don't know, you can talk better, I'm like, okay, thank you for your feedback. And probably I will monitor it. Do I need to will I believe her, or will I need to work upon it more? Maybe yeah, I can improve on my speeches. Maybe I can, but that doesn't make me a bad speaker. I'm a good speaker. But yeah, I need some improvement. So it can be like, maybe how many not moti, but I know I'm good looking or something like that, you know, but I know it makes me look even more sexier, maybe, with the kind of personality which I'm holding on. So it depends on what you are perceiving. Belief is nothing but a perception. Which one? कैसे ये perception होता है? वो हम लोग एक moment होता है जो हमारी life में कोई हमें कुछ बोल दिया और हम लोग उसको define कर देते हैं. अरे हाँ, मेरी मम्मी ने ये बोला था, या मेरे पापा ने ये बोला था, या मेरी बहन ने मुझे तो सच ही होगा. You know, this is true about who I am as a person. Now for you, जितनी चादर उतनी पैर फैलानी चाहिए. Maybe you've heard it in the past many times, right? And this is now, अब आपको क्या लगता है? अब आपको कोई भी बड़ा decision लेना है आपकी life में, कहीं भी investment करना है, कहीं भी आपको growth mindset रखना और लगना है कि नहीं ये इसमें मेरे को all out जाना है, you'll be like, should I do it? Should I not do it? करूं नहीं करूं पता नहीं यार, मेरी औकात है क्या, मैं कर पाऊंगी नहीं कर पाऊंगी, and you'll start perceiving all these things inside your head, right? And which is obviously for sure going to stop you from your growth, because you're not willing to take the risk. You're not ready. You just want to be in your comfort zone. आप जहाँ हो अपने comfort zone में खुश हो और आपको लग रहा है कि हाँ मेरा यही, मैं खुश हूँ अपने life में, मेरे को और कुछ grow नहीं करना. Obviously you'll not grow. And then where does your focus goes? Towards your problems, towards लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, towards अच्छा ये क्या कर रहा है, वो क्या कर रहा है, and then again you'll come back and say अरे यार ये तो इतना कुछ कर लिया, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया अपनी लाइफ में, right? You feel low about yourself. So belief comes with perception. You have to, in order to have an abundance mindset, you need to do whatever it takes to grow. You can believe something, you can listen to something, you can question that belief. I personally say, is it helping me to grow? I do that all the time. So whenever somebody tells me anything, it's not like people coming and telling you and you simply reject, and you believe only what you want to believe. It's not like that. If somebody is giving me a feedback, I'll be like, thank you for your feedback, thank you for saying that. I'll introspect. Yes, is it true, is it not true, is it helping me, it's not helping me, will this limit me, will this not limit me? And then I make an opinion out of it, right? And then I choose to take action based on that. So it's not something like कोई बोल दिया, even अच्छे से, even if my mentor tells me something, of course I'm very receptive to it. But if something which I know that I'll not form a belief system based on that, because I will first try to introspect, and then I will say, yes, I know. Obviously, mentors will say anything and everything to help you, right? So now if my mentor is telling me, but I will always, and this also I've learned from my mentor, that always introspect. If you're putting anything into your mind, if you want to have a something in your life, you need to have a growth mindset. If anything else is limiting you, just discard that belief system totally and completely, right? So this is something which comes with practice, and I hope that answers to this question. Anything else which you want to say, Archana?
Yeah, that means what you're saying is dream big, start believing in yourself, and start taking risks. Unless we take risks, how can you grow big? Basically, you're trying to say that, Ritu?
I would say that yes, risk taking is very necessary. But again, I would say, what is risk taking? Please understand that risk taking is not like, okay, I have 100 rupees and I'll put all the 100 rupees in something. It's not what I'm asking you to do. It's not what I'm recommending anybody to do. But what if it is necessary, and if you've calculated the risk, then you can take that risk, no problem. This is your own personal perception. I would personally say that. But at the same time, yes, risk taking is what actually risk taking is coming out of your comfort zone.
Comfort zone.
Right? So if you're coming out of your comfort zone, which is mandatory if you want to grow in your life. And why are we born as human beings? We are born to grow. We are born to become happy. Do you think we are going to become happy? Trust me, if you keep doing whatever you're doing over a period of time, which is giving you happiness also, eventually it will stop giving you happiness over a period of time. Why? Because you'll get bored of it. Something new, something changed. Suppose koi kitna rupya, if I'm earning say 1 lakh rupee a month, and I'm earning. After a point of time, if there is no growth, I'll be like, yaar, ab kuch karna hai, that 1 lakh will no more satisfy you. Why does this happen? Because we humans, we belong to this growth mindset. We always want something new. We always want to explore, expand ourselves totally and completely, right? We are evolving each and every moment. Parts of our body are evolving each and every moment. Our mind is evolving each and every moment. We are evolving each and every moment, right? So for that, we need to do something different. We need to do something creative. In fact, we are creative beings, and we need to come out of our comfort zone to do things differently. And once we start doing that, we take risks, calculated risk, where we know that even if I lose, I'll be back to where I was. I'm not going to go like, I'm not asking you to go take a risk and jump in the well, because maybe you'll find a treasure there. That's stupid, right? So what I'm asking you to do is take calculated risks for yourself. Do something which will help you grow in your life, and have a dream, have a goal, have a vision in front of you, and start taking small actions. Once you start leaning into it, automatic, the universe is going to show you the path. But you have to take the first step of leaning into it, right? If you don't lean into it, then things will not change for you, period. Okay, so
Okay. Yeah. And Ritu, second question is, when your family business, sometimes, there are ups and lows in your family business. So when at one stage, when your family business goes down, so that fear of money, losing out that money, does that hamper your growth? Can that happen?
That will hamper your own growth. Any fear is a negative energy. Now, I hope I could demonstrate that, but we are all energy fields. If I would be meeting you live, I would show that in person, that we all are energy beings, and our energy field weakens when we have these negative emotions of fear, hatred, greed, anger. So we think that we are hampering the other people, or we are hampering कुछ fear करके कुछ अच्छा हो जाएगा, या fearful रहेंगे तो शायद risk नहीं लेंगे और सब ठीक हो जाएगा. But ये नहीं होता, ये उल्टा ही होता है उसका. Why? Because my energy field is weakening, and when my energy field is weakening, what is happening? I am vibrating at a particular frequency. My frequency level is going lower and lower and lower. So obviously I'm attracting lower things in my life, right? So if that is the fear, that what if I lose my business, what if I lose my money, what if I'm losing my things, this is definitely going to come true eventually, if you keep thinking it over and over and over again. But the good news is that you can change it easily, right? You can change it. So when you're thinking about it, catch yourself then and then. Why do I say this? Because एक rule है, fundamental rule है. Wherever you focus, your energy is flowing there. Wherever our focus goes, our energy flows, for that matter, right? So if my focus is on the fear and my losing and guilt and resentment कि मेरी husband के कारण ये हो गया, या इसके कारण हो गया, what is happening is all my energy is going towards the negative zone. And what is happening is it's weakening my energy completely. When it's weakening my energy, I'm manifesting that in my life, right? So you cannot afford the luxury of thinking or believing this over a period of time. Okay, we are humans and it will come to us. But then what do we need to do? Cancel, clear, delete. As soon as this kind of a belief is, we think that's okay, now it's over prevailing me and it's now getting too much on me, you have to work on yourself non-stop, day in and day out. एक बार सुबह रात affirmation करने से कुछ नहीं होगा, right? Day in and day out, you need to keep repeating the contradictory statement of that. Suppose you fear your money losing, or you feel that I'm going to become poor, or you feel that, oh my God, I'll not have money. So then you have to say that I'm a money magnet, or money is flowing into my life in avalanches of abundance, or God's wealth is circulating in my life, and I'm so happy and I'm so grateful for this, right? So whatever you've created your affirmation statement for yourself, and this affirmation needs to be like your mantra, which you keep repeating over, I would say 60 days तक non-stop, 3 से 4 से 5 बार बोलते रहिए अपने मन को. Okay. And when you say it with a lot of feelings. Say it with as if you mean it. And then when you're saying it, also you're doing some actions related to it. It's not like just by saying things will change. But whenever your husband is coming in sharing a bad news, suppose, okay, but I know I'm a money magnet. I know that abundance is flowing into my life. Or some opportunity, universe will also send you some opportunities there. And you're going to grab that opportunity as well. Okay, because you are now moving on a right path and a right direction. Right. So belief changes when it is, again, belief is a perception. You can easily change your perception. But what you need to do is only and only repeat it day in and day night. And there is one more tip which I can give you. Start collecting evidences of the contrary. So suppose you're saying I'm a money magnet. Okay. And initially your belief was that I fear money or whatever, that I lose all my money. And now you've started saying that I am a money magnet. Okay. Now, whenever you receive some money in your life, collect evidences. See, I told you now I'm a money magnet, that way. And in a day, start collecting evidences. Suppose you're having good food. See, I told you now I'm a money magnet. I can buy whatever food I want to. Suppose you go out for a restaurant, for a movie, or for whatever. See, I know now that abundance is flowing in my life. See, I'm watching a movie in a theater. So daily, if you start telling your brain, and if you start collecting evidences, your brain is going to completely rewire. Okay? And then things are going to start changing for you.
Oh, that is so wonderful. That is so wonderful. रितु, मतलब ये चीज तो आपने मतलब magical है actually में. What you're saying now I've started believing, yes, that can happen. What you gave the evidences, that is very, very important in my life, because I've been facing all this negativity about this financial abundance in my life, which is not so important, which should not be important in me, because I am not like financially.
See, again, a negative belief that financial abundance is not important for me. Just see what you're talking, Archana.
Yes.
I love money. I like money. I'm in love with money, and I deserve all the money in this world. And I love to earn money. Financial abundance is important for me, and I am financially abundant. See, you don't have to look good in front of anybody. Trust me on it. You know, if money is an energy, money is just an energy, and we all need money, right? So don't take it, don't think about it that, you know, if I am earning too much of money, or if I say that I need money, oh my god, what will the other person think of me? This is again a negative belief which I could see right now coming up for you, right? So no, I need money. I love money. What do I do if I love money? You know, I am a money magnet and I love money. I love money. I like money. Money is my friend. I deserve money, and you know, I am so happy that I have so much of money, and I'm always going to get money in my life, right? And there's no shame in that. Why do you feel shameful when you're asking for money, or when you're fearful? It's an energy exchange. You know, everything works with money. Even everything works in exchange now. If I'm breathing right now, if I'm giving out carbon dioxide to the plants, and then that is why I'm getting oxygen today, right? It's an exchange. Is it free? It's not free. If we humans, we stop exhaling and we stop giving out carbon dioxide, will we survive? Will not survive. So plants don't say that, no, I'm shameful of taking this from humans, or we don't say that I'm shameful of taking this from plants. And why is money such a bad energy? It's not, right? So please change that belief system and you'll rock it.
Thank you so much, Ritu. And one more thing, how do you dream big? Meaning you want to dream big, but then again, how do you dream big? How do you reach? You are ambitious, but again, you know, how do you dream big? I just don't understand, how do you dream big?
Whatever you want, write it down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
If you want a bigger house, if you want a you want to go for holidays, if you want a better car, if you want more jewelry, whatever is it that you can, you know, whatever list, take a list and just make a list of 101 things which you really want in your life. So once you made that list, what I want you to do is, out of that, you can just कोई दिन 10 करो 15 करो, सब देखना है सब देखो, that's totally up to you. But what I would want you to do is, suppose if you write in your list that I'm having a diamond ring of so much carats or whatever, or I'm wearing this jewelry and all. So if you have that in your list, okay, now what I want you to do is just read that and then visualize, start picturizing it, start visualizing it. That when you're wearing it and you're moving and you're going to a party, and then when people are coming and complimenting you, or wow, Archana, this is new, I love it, I totally love it. You know, where did you get it from? And it's outstanding, and you know, you're like so proud and you're feeling so happy about it, that yes, I'm possessing this, and you know, I'm getting so much of compliments or whatever. So individually, you can start creating a movie, mental movie out of whatever you want in your life. Now, suppose if you want to buy a house, okay, now it's something like, I want a house, or ek hota hai ki, I want a house in whatever place you're living in, near a beach or on the beach, which is maybe 10,000 square feet, with a lovely terrace garden, with 6 bedrooms, each having a personal veranda. And you know, the floor is like this, it has got, the carpets are from here, the curtains are from here, and it's beautifully decorated, and you have a mental vision, you know, that wo kaisa aapka ghar decoration hoga. Or if you have been to certain a house which you have a picture of in your mind, you know, हाँ मेरे को तो इसके जैसा घर चाहिए. Probably just go there once again, click a picture with you in that house, and then, you know, come back and then start just dreaming big about it and start visualizing about it, right? So it's not something कि हाँ मेरे को घर चाहिए और आपका एक तो घर का पिक्चर आ रहा है आपके उसमें माथे में, और आपको पता ही नहीं है कि घर का डिटेल्स कैसे. जितना माइंड को एक मेंटल मूवी दोगे, जितना माइंड आई में रखोगे what you want, dreams, you know, it's something like your subconscious mind is taking it on again and again, and it will do everything to make it your reality. But वो कितना देर तक आप करते हो? Now if morning you are doing, but whole day you are thinking of, oh my god, I don't have money, oh my god, you know, जितना चादर उतना ही पैर फैलाना चाहिए, सब छोड़ो, मेरा ड्रीम्स कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, आज तो नहीं हुआ, कल भी नहीं हुआ, परसों भी नहीं होगा, कब होगा? So it will not work. It is a slow and a gradual process, provided you are consistent with it. For some people, it will take 1 year. For some people, it manifests in a month. For some people, it will take 2, 3, 4, 5 years to manifest, and it's okay because you're growing. It does not matter if when you'll get it, but it does matter what is happening in the process, and how your belief system is totally changing. How happier you're being, that will attract everything that you want for yourself. Okay?
So basically you are saying clarity in life is very, very important. What you want in life, and you start manifesting it and start visualizing it. Yes, I have it and I am capable of having it.
Change your belief system, but I would say this we can probably take up some other time. But Archana, we have to act upon it as well. Okay, so like I said, वो vision है, पर वो घर में जाके आपको सोचना पड़ेगा. अब खाली सोचने से तो घर नहीं आ जाएगा. But what are the things which I can do to manifest it? Right? Small actions, maybe small things. Maybe I can open an investment account for myself. I can start saving some money there for it. Oh, magnify hoga. That's what I'm saying. But then some actions we need to start taking.
Yes, right.
From day one. Okay. So that's great. That's a very, very, very good question what you've asked, because many people, especially women, we have this, we are too drawn by our mental belief system, and we start believing things, and then we start feeling that life is hopeless. But life is beautiful. It's what you choose to make out of it, right? So life is life, and life is amazing for everyone. It's just that you need to know the right tools and the techniques to make your life this beautiful palace, I would say, right?
Yes. Thank you so very much, Ritu, for actually making me clear that, yes, you have to act upon your dreams to achieve it. Definitely.
Thank you, and I hope you take action and you change
your
system, and you will tell the people. You call me up, Archana, after 60 days, once you've changed your belief system, and tell the people who've told you Jitni Chaadar hai utni pair philao, ki haan, make it right, meri Chaadar bahut badi. So you have the courage to tell the others.
Yes, I will definitely, Ritu. Thank you so very much.